come and sit down. It's time for our morning meeting.
The child is at the focus of every decision we make, socially, emotionally, and academically.
How are we connecting with our student, and how are our students connecting with each other? And that process is critical to how our planning and our teaching happens throughout the day.
The teachers really focus on forming deep connections to each and every student. It cultivates an ability for kids to really feel welcome, warm, relaxed, engaged. And when you know someone really deeply, the whole environment and experience can transform.
We allow kids a balance of time to find ways to apply their learning in different ways by following each child and creating schedules for kids that enable that to happen. A lot of it, I would say, is the role of the home center director. This notion of a social emotional coach who is in charge of a certain number of grade levels at any point in time.
Our home centers are home base for all the children, a place where children begin their day and end their day, and sometimes navigate their classes throughout the day. It is a very grounding place for all of our students.
The home center model has helped Olivia a ton, just because she's had the same teacher, 3, 4, 5. So that model has really helped not only her, but us as parents, and being able to have a teacher that's seen our child grow up.
All the way from kindergarten to 8th grade, everyone is really involved. It's a small school, so everyone kind of knows each other. That real interactiveness with the older kids and the younger kids is really special to Mead.
I was always impressed that the older kids, 5th graders, 6th graders, 7th graders, knew the kindergartners by name and would say hi to them in the hallways. The heart of Mead School is that kind of caring.
We teach caring in our values classes, through our morning meetings, and most importantly, because we're with the kids in all those tiny little interactions.
Developing empathy and connection and the ability to see other people and being able to support and help each other is really the way we want to raise human beings in this world. We talk about our feelings at morning meeting. We get centered and grounded and ask students to identify how they're feeling that day.
They teach us how to do the motions for letters and the motions for feelings. Sad is like this, angry is this, and happy is this, and proud is this.
Mead School inspires confidence in children. They get them to believe in themselves. They reinforce all of those messages that you teach at home. They've helped my son do that, and that gives him the belief that he can do anything.
I feel like Mead helps me be a lot more socially confident and a lot more outgoing. I feel like that was something I didn't really think I could do very well when I was younger, and now I'm a lot more confident in it.
We're really constantly always asking the students to reflect on themselves as learners and reflect on themselves as citizens, so that they really do, I think, leave Mead School with a very solid understanding of who they are.
You have to have time to discover yourself. And I think we build those moments into the schedule and into the courses we teach.
I think that a sense of self is really what Mead is all about.
Mead School doesn't give a kid a fish ever. They teach the kids how to fish. And when they feel that they can do that, it's easy to then extend it to areas where they're not so good.
I was nervous about if I couldn't write in writing workshop, but I could.
I'd have to say that there were a lot of things that I've done out of my comfort zone here. I also did this Shakespeare play, and I may not have gotten the best role, but it was still really exciting to memorize the lines, and I really did not think that I had it in me to do that.
When I decided on Mead, I wanted a school that my child would just love. She comes home every day with a new lesson and just shows an interest in things that she didn't have an interest in before.
My son is happy and learning, and he's in middle school, and those things usually do not go together. That's an experience most kids don't have. I don't know where else you find that.
It is unique to Mead that you can walk through the doors of a school and feel enveloped by kindness and by color and by good feelings all around you.
From the minute I came, I was in love with the school. These teachers are the real deal. You can tell that they're passionate about academics, they're passionate about students. It really is a special place, and you feel it every day.